Good morning. Actually, it's not morning. It's just slightly after morning. Happy Sunday to all of your sunshiny faces. I am here up early to actually, well, again, it's not super early, but I got up a little while ago. I already got the dogs all taken care of, dishes and laundry done, and I am going to share with you guys my like cabinets kind of thing that I need fixed in my room in order to keep moving on with cleaning my bedroom, and as I've been doing currently all that stuff that's back here, which this was cleaned off like 2 days ago or something like that, or 3 days ago, whatever it was, but all that stuff that's on there now is everything that was in this cabinet that I have to get the door fixed on. So thankfully there's you know, like I have room to move the stuff out of there to be able to fix it, but the Bears don't play, I don't think, until 3 o'clock, so I have a little bit of time. I think the earlier like noon games are on or whatever, but I thought I'd share with you guys my plan of attack to get this to be fixed again. So the state of my desk right now is not in very good shape because this cabinet door has been off for a while, and it's kind of hanging there. Let me show you guys kind of what I mean. So as you guys can see here, this is what's hanging here because this is attached to this part. This is actually the locking mechanism. It locks it up so that the door actually, because it hangs up, so the door is you know, like it doesn't open off to the side, it opens to the top, and it actually like kind of locks closed so it will stay open and you can move stuff around in the cabinet or whatever. However, one time when I was really sick, I had a horrible stomach bug. I could not even like sit up. So I asked Jack to get me a straw out of here because I kept my extra straws in here. I asked him to do that for me. He came in here, he got me a straw, didn't know how to close it, and didn't realize that like it locks up and then you have to kind of lift it a little bit more in order to get it to like close because of the way the little mechanism thingy on here is. He didn't know that, and he just ended up pushing the thing trying to get it to close, and this on this side ended up completely pulling all of the screws out. I actually don't think I have these screws anymore. For the longest time those two were still hanging in there, and I was like, okay, that's fine, eventually we'll get to hanging this. Well, probably a couple months ago, this side ended up falling out. Now the whole thing is just sitting here and it's kind of in the way. I have it propped up because I didn't take this out, so it's still technically attached but also not. And I want to get it fixed because I don't want that to like end up getting pulled out either, because that's not supposed to support the whole door. So now that my desk, the top part of my desk is clean, I can get in here to try and, because originally we were like, well, maybe we'll just run anchors like all the way through, but we decided on the wood putty. But we ended up buying that yesterday, and so now I patched all the holes, even these, because I don't know if there's like going to be possibly a little bit of like extra space in there. The other thing though that is really nice is that these do have the 2 screw holes. That's where they were in, but they also have this kind of like 3rd screw hole that's here. So we're gonna try and secure in here as well, because we can get little screws in here, which is what these ones were already, but we're gonna try and do like some of these as well, just to kind of give it a little extra support, because I don't know how great those are going to be at like holding up. So that's what the plan is for today, and then I can get my stuff put back in here, and then I can get the desk cleaned off, because like I said, there's stuff that's kind of just in the way that's also too supporting this that isn't supposed to be here. Like there's stuff underneath it, but then I also have stuff that I just can't get put away because I can't get down even into like this part of the desk either. So it's just kind of a mess. It needs to be taken care of, and that's kind of one of the things that's been preventing me from being able to actually clean my desk off entirely. So thought I'd just share that with you guys, because like I said, we might be able to get that done before kind of a lot of the main football games start for today. But yeah, I'm really hoping that this works and we don't have to come up with some other kind of drastic plan of something else. I'm hoping that this wood glue, or I think it's plastic wood is what it was, works. Like I don't care what it is, I just need to, like, about staining it or anything like that, it's inside and it's going to be covered up by these little things, so I don't care. I just need it to be like functional so that it closes and opens again. Well guys, it is some time later, but I am so happy we ended up getting my the cabinet door fixed it is all back and secured, and I can put all my stuff back in there. So that's like part of the desk is done and cleaned out and cleared out, and I've got nothing else I need to do with that. So it is all good to go. I'll share with you guys that real quick. What is this right here? So it is a slight bit off. Like this is a little bit like the depth compared to like over here, where I think this is probably more correct than this based on the other cabinet, but it is supposed to kind of like set into the top part a little bit here. But we've got no problem with it opening, with it staying open, and it like locking and closing again. So this is like where I keep a lot of my just like extra kind of like straws and things like that, and like coffee cups, and like tumblers and like water bottles and like that kind of thing. I normally keep mine like separate. Like Jack he had like 2 special coffee mugs, and he was like keeping them in his room too for a long time. So like that's why I have mine in here. So anyways, yeah, closes again, and it's all working and all good. But I'm so happy that is done and fixed and put in there. And now I can get the rest of my desk hopefully cleaned off within this week. And I've been showing you guys too as I've been doing it, like I could take just one whole day tomorrow to get everything done on my desk, but I tend to be a little bit more detail oriented if I do it in like smaller like time frame. So if I'm like, I'm just gonna spend an hour cleaning my desk or whatever, I tend to do better at like making sure things get cleaned well and cleaned right. And then also too, like when I'm going through things to like declutter, if I'm gonna donate any stuff, you know, that kind of thing, I tend to either, you know, just kind of like scrutinize that more maybe a little bit, instead of either just deciding like, oh, just get rid of everything. Not as like tired out from cleaning and things like that to not make like good decisions while I'm cleaning, and instead, you know, just being like, just get rid of all of it, or being like, no, I'm just gonna save all of it. Instead, I kind of like, okay, how often do I really use this thing? You know, again, have I used it often? And if it's yes, then obviously I'm going to keep it. But if it's like, no, I haven't, and it's like, okay, well, do I really need it? Is it something that, you know, if I ended up getting rid of it, am I going to want to replace it at some point? You know, like that whole kind of thing. So I do a better job of that when I clean with like a fresh clean head, I guess. And just kind of like, you know, like, I don't know, just staying like more focused on what I'm doing, instead of like by the end of cleaning, sometimes, you know, if I'm like, I've been spending like 3 hours cleaning, I just, you know, I get so tired out by the end that I'm just like, I don't care anymore, and I don't do a very good job of, you know, like cleaning, I guess. And again too, it comes down to the decluttering and the organizing too. And again, I don't want to say don't make good decisions, but I feel like I make better decisions if I just do like it in small pockets. So it's been working out really well for me, and I've been slowly taking my whole room back and getting everything cleaned and, like I said, reorganized and that whole kind of stuff. And so that's, I guess, like I said, been the very nice part of all of this. But I'm so happy that cabinet door is fixed again, and it's all working, and I can use it like it's supposed to function. And, you know, now I can get to the rest of my desk, which needs a little bit more help and a little bit more TLC and a little focus. So anyways, I am going to, like I said, probably get to that during the week this week at some point. It might only take me like a day or two, honestly, to get it done, because it's not that much stuff. And like most of the stuff on the bottom, like drawers and cabinets, I actually think I did somewhat recently. I might want to maybe kind of go over it a little bit, but I did it somewhat, like I said, somewhat recently, and it doesn't have a lot that I need to do. But again, like I said, I'm going to take a shower now and get to bed. So I'll see you guys in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye guys.